Uh, 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 uh. Konichi, what's up? Hello? Let me just check. Hopefully it's good. Is it live? Konichi, what's up? Hello? Hey! Konichi, what's up? Hello. Okay, now it's live. Sorry. Uh, I just got home very late, so I was like rushing. But hello. Okay, let me just get stuff set up for today's drawing. a Okay, so I have a more concrete idea for what I want to kind of draw and depict. So so I took some pictures. Jesus, that is quite big. Wait, let me get the thumbnail that I rushed to work on out of the way. But yeah, so I took some pictures on my way to work for like inspiration. Oh Lord. Did it copy? Okay. Just get all of these in here. Oh wait, shit. Copy image. Hey, chat. Hi, cool stuff. Hello, welcome. So regarding the exhibit, as the title of the stream suggests, I still cannot talk about it. Like I said, I think I mentioned it yesterday because someone in chat was asking again about it. And I still can't give like concrete details because, my friend and his team are still like preparing a kind of script, a kind of package for me to like use and for advertisement. Which like I completely understand, because that's something that I also did back in college for one of my orgs, where during a charity event, I recall, yeah, during a charity event, like we prepared like all of these packages for like the streamers. Mostly it's like things that they we want them to say, like how would they go about it, stuff like that. It's you could say like it's more for formality's sake, but also like, it also establishes like, hey, this person is directly kind of related to the event, which is essentially what, like, it's different from me just like, oh, looking for the post on Facebook or like on Twitter, right, and then liking and sharing it. Like, it's completely different because I am openly advertising it and like getting more people to like join it or like ask people to join it. Like, that already kind of makes me part of like the the moving machine. Like, I'm not just part of like the audience like sharing it via word of mouth. Like, no, I'm essentially becoming like one of their avenues to get more people involved. That's why they have to go through like some of the more proper channels, like preparing a script, packages and whatnot. Which is like, completely understandable. Yeah. Are these all of the pictures I took from work? But yeah. So this was like pictures I took on the way to work of like my train station, and I kind of looked at it earlier, and I was like thinking of maybe something post-apocalyptic, maybe? I guess, who knows? So like I'll be using this as kind of like a base for the kind of thing that I wanna illustrate. Because on one hand you have like some really good lighting setup here, and whereas like this one, like you see a lot more of the inside of the track of like the station. So I'm thinking of like how can I best use the two together. I mean, I could obviously like just, you know, kind of join them a little together, like have them kind of like that. I don't know. I mean, like I'm open up to any ideas at this point. Kind of just playing around, as they say, with what I've been given. Hope everyone's doing well though. Like I know this was a very rushed thing because I just got home recently. Again, I was like super rushed. Because the line for the bus on the way home, like it was kind of lagging behind, and it usually doesn't. It's been like that actually for like the past 2 days. Or like the stream of buses haven't been exactly consistent. But I guess it's because maybe, you know, people are no, it's because of the kids. Yeah, because like the kids here in the Philippines, like they've gone back to school, like their school break is over, and like they're starting to pour back in, right? So I feel like that's also like a cause for traffic, and that's why it's kind of ass right now. But you know, it's fine. Like I'm not egregiously late. That's like the most important part. Okay. I can kind of do like a fisheye lens effect if I wanted to, honestly. But the question is, do I want to challenge myself to do a fisheye lens effect, or do I keep it simple and keep it within my boundaries? That's kind of like where I'm debating so far. It's like, do I want to push my boundaries or do I want to stay in the boundary? Karo no Kyokai. Beyond the boundary. God, I remember when that was showing on Animax. Anyone remember Animax? That reminds me. I think they were like showcasing like Karo no Kyokai. Sergeant Kiroro was one. That was a fun show. I miss Sergeant Kiroro. Ah. Oh yeah, so some like updates on streams and stuff. So, I'll say this like during closing, but I might not stream at all next week, simply because like, this the kind of setup that I have right now is that I'm doing a lot of these things like very last minute, like planning for streams, making thumbnails, whatchamacallit, you know, scheduling posts. Like I don't even schedule the posts, I just like come back home and then start posting right away. And I feel like that's very inefficient, and given that like I also would like to do like commission work like alongside, you know, main job and like streaming and stuff. So I feel like the best course of action for me is like I take a single week of just not streaming, just focusing on getting done like what needs to get done, which is like first and foremost like the commission stuff. That's one. The second one is like preparing for future streams, which is like the most important time sink, honestly. Like the streaming part, that's fine. I think I can manage streaming for like 2 hours consistently. The problem therein lies after the streams. Like before and after stream, that's where like I'm kind of fucked right there. So just to mitigate like a lot of my problems is that I just, you know, take a week off a month, and then during that month like like first week of the month I don't stream, no streams, and then I plan for the next 2 weeks in advance already. So that includes making collaterals, planning for the streams, the time slots. The reason why like I've just been doing, you know, I've kind of been doing it bi-weekly or like, you know, per day or whatever, is because, you know, like in my regular job, like I'm still like gauging if, you know, there will be overtime or something to that extent, and I don't think there is going to be overtime. Hopefully there's none, because dear God, I will cry. I try to get everything done on time, please. So, you know, it's one of those things. Yeah, let's see what we're working with here. I feel like that's kind of like the issue there. Okay, so we have a solid value structure. So you got your darker tones here, and then you got your mid tones, the highlights. Because I plan to make this kind of like a fisheye effect. How long have you been on YouTube? Earlier this year. I started streaming earlier this year. I stopped for like a good 3 months because shit happens, I guess. For, you know, to keep it short, like just shit happened. And so like I stopped for 3 months. I got like a new job, and yeah, like I decided like, you know, this is a good time to return to streaming and like doing the things that I wanted to do and build up to the things that I want to be able to do in the future, or to do more in the future. Yeah, I think like this is a good kind of base, at least for like a fisheye effect. I mean, I don't have to make it like super perfect right now, but this is like just to get it going. Yeah, okay. Ah! Oh. But yeah, I've been streaming for less than a year on YouTube. And it's kind of crazy, like, to think that like I've just returned to streaming and I've already hit like 60 subs. I mean, like I really hope to grow more, and I do plan to grow more, like as I go along the way. But like, do you animate? I don't animate per se, but like I have experience animating. Because like I used to do, you know, like character sprites for games, for like indie games and whatnot, and like sometimes I would be in charge of like animating the character sprites. So, you know, in terms of animation, I do have some experience, but like I'm not an animator. Although like there was a time where I wanted to like learn anime, like hard commit to learning animation. But then again, life happened. Oh hi, Hard Surflish, welcome. Welcome. Nice of you to drop by. Welcome. Oh wait, let me I don't know if it's like this if it's my chat, like my internet kind of just fucking up. Because it's not really showing like how many people are in chat. Well, it's fine. If I have to stream for like a handful of people, like that's totally fine. We can all just chill. You know, I was thinking about it like earlier, like on the way home. It's like, what if I were to suddenly go viral one day? Like 1,000 other people suddenly just came flooding into my stream. And I'll be honest, like I wouldn't know what to do with that kind of, influx of new people, honestly. Like yeah, it'd be nice, like having the number go way up all of a sudden in a flash. But then, like the problem therein lies after, right? After the sudden surge, it's like, okay, I get all of these like people in all at once, but like how do I, keep them, entertained, or at least satisfied, right? The majority of them satisfied. So it's like, it would be nice to have like a lot of people come see me, but at the same time, like, I really would not know how to like sustain the number as well. So like, I'm glad like I started out, like this. Because again, it's all a matter of perspective. Like, you think 60 subs, like that's not a lot. But when you compare it to something that I'm already familiar with, or like you're already familiar with, like my high school classroom was 30 people. Like all at once. 30 people crammed in one room, so I have the equivalent of 2 classrooms. Like currently, subscribed to me. Which is pretty cool. Hey Jake, what's up? Watch me fail at my attempt at a fisheye lens effect. God. No, now I'm planning. Is my audio okay? I'm sorry, I just got back home and I'm just like, is my audio alright? Okay, my audio is working fine. I'm just very paranoid because I didn't take the time to properly set this up. Oh yeah, I was also like saying earlier that like from now on, like moving forward, I will essentially be streaming like a full week, maybe twice a month, essentially. Audio seems fine to me. Alright, thank you so much. But yeah, like I'll only be streaming like twice, like no, not twice. I'll have a full week of streams only twice a month. Like the first week is probably going towards whatchamacallit, going towards planning for the next 2 weeks. And then like the last week of the month, that's gonna be planning for like next month. I think the audio is fine. Alright. Oh wait, right. Messages are delayed. I gotta remember that. The messages are delayed. No, but yeah, like that's kind of like where I'm at. Because right now the setup for the streams is kind of taking its toll on me. Like doing the actual stream is fine. Setting it up, all of it, is the one that's kind of, breaking my back. Especially since, like I come home from work and like the commute is, it's not bad, but like it does take a considerable amount of time. And like I kind of, especially today where I'm kind of photo finish with, the setup and everything. So it's definitely not fun. And I think like having to slow down and really like plot out like the streams that I want to do, I feel like would help me in the future in terms of growth as well. And to bring like more quality, like I'm trying to up the quality here essentially. Like I think the quantity that I've been putting these streams out has already helped, like give me that initial push. So like now I feel like I need to take a step back a bit and like really think more about the quality now instead of the quantity. And I guess like once I have a kind of rhythm going, like there's templates going around, I'm getting a hang of scheduling shit, then I can start increasing like the quantity of streams again. Because like right now it's kind of like, okay, just do it, which is fine. The initial push is fine to just do something. Do you have another job? I thought the one you did for the studio was remote. No, it's not remote, unfortunately, and my workplace does not offer work from home options, which is unfortunate. But here we are. I would say where I work, but I feel like that's giving a little too much information. But I work pretty far. I work pretty far from home and I'm always dead tired. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it says here like... What? Oh man, YouTube view counter is whack. Oh well, you know what? If it says one person is watching, then one person is watching. Oh, I thought it was remote this whole time. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, so imagine like this whole time you thought I was remote. And it's like, oh wow, he's keeping up with his streams. Like he's remembering the stream like relatively on time. No, I'm not here at home. I'm out there working a 8 to 5. Yeah. You're really good at remember. Oh no, dude, I'm absolute ass at remembering. A 20-minute commute already is up. Oh no, it's not a 20-minute commute, by the way. It's like an hour 20. Hour 20 at worst, it's like 2 hours commute. I mean, like, dude, I wish my commute was like 20 minutes. Like, dude, I could get here so much faster and stream so much earlier. But with what I'm given, this is like the earliest I can do. Oh, you're really good at remembering to flip the canvas. Yeah. No. For me, flipping the canvas is kind of already like second nature at this point, if I'm being honest. Because there are times like if I work on one side for too long, and I think like, oh yeah, it looks good, but then like when I flip it, it's like, looks like ass. I see it like right now, it looks like ass. But then again, like this is kind of like the rough idea, so like I don't mind that it looks kind of ass. Oh, my phone's glitching it. Oh, damn. I mean, I hope your phone is okay. Like, if you need to give it a rest, like, the VOD's always here for later. If you need to give your machine a rest. Commuting to do art, only to come home and do more art. No, honestly, the only reason that keeps me sane is actually like seeing like people and interacting with people. Like I feel like the daily commute is what's keeping me active so that I don't go insane. Honestly, like if I was like, at my house all day long, I would genuinely go insane. But like my job thankfully keeps me away relatively from the computer. It's still a desk job, but like, I still get up. I still get off my ass and do something else, which is good, you know. But yeah, I just wish that like I had, you know, a little more flexibility in terms of, you know, when and where I can work. But you know, again, you gotta work with what you got. So like I'm just trying to make do with my situation at the moment. Oh man, is chat glitching? I hope chat's not glitching. Oh, message. Seeing people after the pandemic happen was low key great. It was. Like, I tell you, man, like during the pandemic, I felt like a walking corpse. Like, I know, you know, there was like good sides to the pandemic, right? Where, you know, work from home, like it introduced like a new method of like flexibility to the world, like for people who were like, you know, against or like, you know, skeptical about hybrid setups, they finally saw that, you know, it can work. But then like the whole reason I dropped out of college as well was because of the pandemic and because I couldn't keep up with like, you know, just staying at home all day long. I did genuinely go insane. Even as someone who's super intro. No, yeah, same. Like being able to see people has its perks. Being able to go outside every now and then and touch grass, it's not a bad thing. Because if I just stayed here at home, I I would have gone like mental. And thankfully, like I also like because of my new work, like I'm able to afford like a tablet that I can use now. So like if ever I have work outside, you know, like I'm on commute or something and like my work requires me to do like art stuff, I can do it from outside. I don't have to like, you know, force myself to get home early. I can just like chill around outside and do the work out there in a cafe or something. The first couple semesters in the pandemic was great, afterwards not so much. Yeah, no, I heard. Because by the time like people got used to like the setup from the at-home setup, they just got a lot more strict. From my experience, at least, like you couldn't goof around as much. God, you know that reminds me of like the professor, or I think it was like a high school teacher from America, where he was kind of he was an old professor, old teacher, and you know like especially for old folk who live at home by themselves, and they're still like working as teachers and whatnot. You know they were really trying, and like this one old guy was trying his best, to like you know converse with his students, online, and then the kids really appreciated that, and then they were like, I am staying at home to keep this man safe, and it was like it was really nice. A lot of my school years were in COVID and it sucked. Ah, damn. Yeah, I feel like that was like truly one of the unfortunate things about like the COVID. Like it deprived so many people of, you know, the school experience that they could have had. And like all we could do now is just like, you know, sigh and just think of like the memories we could have had. It sucked, but you know, at the end of the day, like at least you're still here, right? And you know, you can make probably even better memories than the ones you had in school. I mean, it's okay to grieve for the stuff that you know what could have been, but also like there's more things to come, and like we survived the pandemic, so I know there's definitely other things for us out there. or at least that's kind of like what I've tried to tell myself. Like whenever I think like, damn, I wish I actually would have like finished college had it not been for the pandemic. And like I when I think about it, it's like, damn, like what could have been, right? But then at the same time, like I'm happy, like where I'm at right now. Still, like I don't think I would have experienced the things that I would have experienced now had I stayed in college still. Especially like nowadays, I look at me dropping out and working early more of as an advantage. Especially in the workplace, like I find myself to be able to adapt a lot more quicker because of it, like relatively. And I feel like I would not be able to adapt as fast if not for the risk that I took during that time, which is all evens out. Okay, this is kind of like the potato idea. This is kind of the idea I had for the fish eye thing. This is super rough and it's not exactly what I would expect it to be, but it is an idea. Okay. Maybe I can like kind of like frame it a little bit better as well. Kind of have another little pillar here. I'm working in black and white right now because I don't want to think about the color too much. I kind of just want to focus on like the composition of it. Kind of trying to make it work. Or if it doesn't work, like I'll just scrap it. The people here, they're not really that gonna be important. Because I do plan on like making a kind of a decayed train that's kind of in the middle right here. Don't forget to drink water, guys. That's been your public service announcement, to always drink water. Oh, that's also another good thing about like my workplace, is because like it forces me as well to hydrate more often. And go down and actually, because I can't stay at my desk for very long because I am very tall and my chair can only do so much. And also like my place is kind of cramped. So I usually take slightly more water breaks, to really stretch my legs. It's mostly to stretch my legs, but like at the same time I'm also drinking a lot more water. Also, don't forget to wash your tumbler. Don't call me out like that, man. I didn't come here just to be called out like that. Nah, I do. Hey, I do wash my tumbler. And I always remember to wash my tumbler. Okay. I promise. A tall Filipino? Gasp. I know, right? I'm not tall. Everyone else is just short. Like Europeans, Americans? What are those? I don't know. Oh, they're 6 foot. Oh, I don't believe in anything above my height. I think they're mythical creatures. I think you're capping. Shaquille O'Neal doesn't exist. Like you see me like I'm boasting like, oh damn, I'm so tall here in the Philippines, but then like when I go outside the Philippines I'm like, the rest of the world doesn't exist to me. The double standard. You know, maybe tall people ought to not have legs. The younger generation just keeps growing. They do. Like, I have a nephew who's like, I think 6 years old. Yeah, yeah, he's like 6 years old. Like, I have a nephew who's like 6 years old, and he's like close to my stomach in height, and he's only 6. I feel like he's gonna reach 6 foot. But like I told my brother, like semi-jokingly, I'm gonna have him start doing weight training super early, so it stunts his growth, and so that he'll never surpass me. Oh hi Ariel! Hi. Welcome. I am making my idea come to fruition. Same with the tallness though. Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, 6 foot? Don't know them. I think they're mythical creatures. The only tall one is supposed to be me. Everyone else doesn't exist. God, I better not get like, oh, Pat is short IRL. Like, no, I'm not. I'm relatively tall. Everyone else just doesn't exist. I'm not helping my case at all. Just dropping by. Oh, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well as well. I do appreciate the people that, you know, just drop by, say hi, and like, you know, go about doing their other things. Like I still appreciate it nonetheless. And that's actually pretty realistic. I suck at. This is just like 2 photos that I took on my way to work. But thank you though. Like I can show you like the original photos that I took in a second. Like oh wow, that's bad. Wait. This is it, right? This is it. Yeah, my next exam. It's this Friday. Oh, good luck on your exam, though. I believe you'll nail it. And, well, if you don't get the score that you want, well, there's always next time. Either that or your professor is wrong. If your professor is wrong, then fight him. No, I'm kidding. Don't fight your professors. Like, they also deserve some love. Yeah, like these are some of the photos that I took on my way to work. So I'm kind of just like stitching them together to see if I can make like this fisheye lens idea that I had, and seeing where I can go from there. Because I'm thinking of doing like something post-apocalyptic. Like maybe just, you know, maybe use this kind of like as a framing device, and then have like the main focus like right here. So like all of it is like leading lines, like the train cars and whatnot. And then like here's like the main focus, and like it's... I'm thinking of like a throne or something. I don't know why, like whenever I think of subways, I always think of like Shit, where did I think of that from? I'm a secondary school or middle school and no profs here. Ah, okay, nice, gotcha. But I hope you do well though. I hope you get the score that you're aiming for. The score that you're. Why do I feel like I'm slurring my words today? It's been my mouth has been like this since this morning. Like I feel like I'm slurring so many words. Like I accidentally like made my coworker think that I was going to resign when I said design. I was like he was like panicking like, what, resign? I was like, no, design, not resign. I am not resigning. Jeez. I was like talking to him about design stuff and like he suddenly started panicking about it. Yeah, I think it's because like my mouth is just dry for some reason. I don't know. Where was I? Oh yeah. One of the inspirations, Mega Man Zero opening. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen like the Mega Man Zero games, like the opening to it where like you find Zero. I think this is it. Is this it? This should be it. This is not it. Hold on. Yeah, this one. This one. Wait. Like I'm thinking, you know, in a subway, like an abandoned subway, and then you see like this humanoid thing. You don't really know what it is, and he's just kind of rested there. You know, kind of like Sleeping Beauty, but like in a subway. And he kind of looks peaceful, but you know, that's kind of like the whole idea that I'm thinking of. Subway monster thing staring from the back, white, glowing red, staring into your soul. Honestly, that could be a possible thing. Hello, hi, bunny cat. Hello. Haven't heard of Mega Man in a while. Oh yeah, I was like watching a video. I think it was like an hour long like retrospective on like why the Mega Man Zero series like failed to live up to its reputation, like the legacy of like Mega Man games, like coming off of like the X games, and like a big reason why was like the sudden increase in difficulty, and just like I guess you could say the very skewed implementation of the RPG mechanics based on, you know, because they introduced like cyber elves and all that. Like you can fully customize it, but like the game is so unforgiving in terms of like checkpoints and like being able to restart, that, you know, the progress that you made, if you die, right, it could like lose in a heartbeat. Sleeping Beauty, but in the subway. Disney presents. Oh man, I really need to start on my homework. I gotta go. Yes, please. It's okay. Like the VOD will always be here. Like please go and study. I do appreciate that you came and dropped by, but like please, go study. You have an exam. Prioritize your exam. Mega Man 1 is kind of broken, to be honest. I mean, like dating an alien. Did X date an alien? What? I don't remember dating an alien. What? Sleeping Beauty, but in a subway. Me when the commute is over 2 hours. Honestly, hard same. Mega Man ZX Mega Man ZX Advent was great. I honestly should play Mega Man ZX Advent. If I had like the ZX collection for, you know, for PC, definitely I would stream that. I feel like that's a really fun game to stream. You guys are gonna see me suck at Mega Man. So that's always fun. Alright. Ah, yes, that one lit. Alright, Gago. See ya! See ya! Thank you so much, Ariel. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it. Good luck on your exam as well. Mm-hmm. I'll probably drop by tomorrow if there's any. I do have Disco Elysium lined up for tomorrow, so yes, there'll definitely be another stream tomorrow. It's not gonna be a drawing stream, but it will be like Disco Elysium. You know, speaking of that game, like, someone in chat before, they told me, right, like, there's a speed run category for punching this bratty little kid. His name is Kuno. And, like, he refers to himself in the third person, like, Kuno did this, Kuno is the shit, all that kind of bullshit, right? And there's a speedrun category for beating the shit out of him. And it's like, to punch Kuno in under 2 minutes is like the world record. Killing Kuno, the world record, is like 5 minutes. I'm probably not knowledgeable enough in the game to beat it in that time, but like I'm gonna try my hand at it anyways. Like that's gonna be the opening to the stream. It's just like me trying to set my personal best record of like punching the shit out of Kuno. Oh, I didn't know that Mega Man Legacy was on Switch too. Yes, it is. It is on Switch. God, you know, speaking of the Switch, I have not touched my Switch in a while. I have yet to finish like Fatal Frame 2. Like I bought Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse for the Switch. I haven't played it yet. Oh no, I haven't played it. I haven't finished it. I think I'm like at the I wanna say halfway point in Fatal Frame 4. But again, like I haven't gotten back to it because Scatterbrain. Okay, I think I can kind of just like oh, you know, speaking of the Switch, like, I don't know if you guys have followed, like, Monster Hunter news, but apparently, like, shareholders are, you know, pushing like, Capcom devs to release a port of the new Monster Hunter game, Monster Hunter Wilds, for the Switch. And I'm just like, look, I love the Nintendo Switch, I really do, but it doesn't have the power needed to run most games nowadays. Like that credit goes to the Steam Deck. Like if ever they want to run like next gen Monster Hunter on the Switch, it has to be on like the sequel to the Switch. The Switch just doesn't have enough power. Like I love Monster Hunter Rise. I think I'll do like a Monster Hunter Rise stream, like at some point. I had to force myself finishing Legends, Arceus, and Pokemon. That is also another thing I have yet to finish. I have not finished Legends Arceus yet. Even though I love Legends Arceus. Stick drawing. If I can make any fan art for you, what can I draw? You have an OC or something? I don't know. Oh, wait. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't have an OC. But if you can draw Ninomai Inanis from Hololive English, I would be so thankful. I would be so thankful, Bunny Cat. Like, seriously, if you could draw Ninomai Inanis from Hololive English, I would be so thankful. And also, like, if you could tag me on Twitter. Like, my Twitter is in the description. It should, yes, it should be in the description. Okay, I had to double check. But yeah, I don't have an OC. I don't know if I'll make an OC, but like if you're asking me like what character you should draw, like please draw Ina. the world the world could use more Ina fan arts. Yes. Yes, Ninomai Inanis. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh my god, dude, if you like actually draw Ina, I'll be so happy. You know, every time when I like actually yeah, like one of now that I think about it, like one of the inspirations why I also like aside from, you know, like my initial story of, you know, pushing to, you know, get noticed by a company, that's why I started streaming. Like if that didn't work out, like one of my inspirations then was like watching Ina, like especially like when she does her drawing streams. That's kind of like the whole atmosphere and vibe that I kind of wanted to emulate. But of course I'm not like, you know, PG. I'm not as PG as Ina, like I'll cuss whenever. Because Ina doesn't curse. Like even like when Ina actually does curse on like every now and then, like my ears just like immediately rejects it. Like to me, Ina does not swear. I mean, she probably swears in real life, like in her downtime. Like that's none of my business. But like on stream, like hearing her swear, I'm just like, did she swear? Nah, she didn't. Wait, what am I talking about? That it's Ninomai Inanis. Like she's very say so. She doesn't swear. Okay, actually I think I can make this a little bit bigger. Like just extend still like the or maybe like this is a fine angle. I just need to like tilt the train car a little bit further here. Just to really give it that illusion. Not really like illusion, but like, you know, it's kind of tipped over and whatnot. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Oh, whoops. So if I were to cite like two big inspirations for this channel, one would be Ninomai Inanis actually. Like watching Ina streams, and like another person which is like someone who, you know, it's like for me is a hidden gem, which but I think like they should get like more viewers as well. Internet Pitstop. I just like his whole vibe. He's got like the, as he calls it, the shit eating roommate vibe. But like you know, he's kind of like that very chill, like, you know, how do I describe him? He's like that guy that you knew from your childhood that grew up to be like really chill, like he just hangs around. Like, you know, he does work, like he's not a bum, but like, you know, whenever you see him like on your downtimes, like he's just there, he's just vibing, which is always great. But are you sure you want me to draw Ninomai Inanis instead of you? Yes, please. I I don't really have a character attached to, the stick drawing. And I'm a huge Ina fanboy. That's not a I'm not hiding it, so I would definitely greatly appreciate it. I mean, like, it may be like a different character, but like you know, you asked me what what you could draw for me, and like I asked like, hey, can you draw Ninumai Inanis? And that's so cool. Although, like, now that I think about it, I probably should have like some sort of avatar at least attached to this channel. Or I don't know if I'll still keep it like as, as faceless as it can be. But then again, like, my face is not really, I'm not really hiding my face per se. Like, if you know where to look, you'll find like what I look like in real life. So it's not really private info, I would say. Like, it's technically public knowledge. I'm just not gonna really, I'm not gonna show my face on stream, of course. Like, I'm gonna hard commit to that bit. But I guarantee you'll find my face if you look it up. But yeah, thank you so much, like, Bunny Cat, for like asking though, like what you could draw for me. I greatly appreciate it. Actually, if I can I also use it for like streams as well? Like, if you finish your drawing and like you tag me on Twitter, is it alright if I could use it like on stream? Or would you prefer that, like, it doesn't really, like, Twitter is fine? Yippee. Yay! Okay. No, because, like, I was thinking of, like, what if, during, like, some drawing streams or what have you, I could have, like, some fan art showcases or something. Actually, yeah. That's... Fan art showcases of people making fan art of the things that I'm a fan of. A little weird in concept, like, now that I verbalize it, but you know what? We vibe with it. You asked me what I would like for you guys to draw, and I responded, hey, I like this character and I like this VTuber. So, why not? Why not showcase it, right? It doesn't have to always be about, like, me. Because I want this whole little thing to be about, like, these are the things that I like. And maybe I would like to share it with other people. And maybe other people could get into it as well. And then I will sacrifice all of you to Ninamai Inanis for the glory of my priestess. I probably would not use Twitter. Like the community. Oh, like the community post. Oh, community post. Oh, right. I forget that some people have their own. Yeah, definitely. Wait, actually. Wait, let me check if like I'm also there. Because sometimes. Bunny and cat, right? Oh yeah, but no, that's totally fine. Let's see, there we go. Hey. But yeah, I would greatly appreciate it though. Definitely. But you're alright with me like showcasing it on my own streams, right? Like I just wanna double check. Uh, yeah, honestly, I don't know if like this is fine, but you know what? We're gonna vibe with it. Now, here's the thing that I'm kind of debating about if I should like like zoom in the camera a bit more so that it shows like the character here more, or like I leave it as is. No, I think I can zoom it in a bit more. Yeah, I can definitely zoom it in a bit more. Yeah, just to like I think like I can leave enough information on the sides to really establish that hey, this is an abandoned subway. You know, this is like what some of the people I asked for critique on LinkedIn, like what they were talking about is like the focus. And something like I've also been like trying to make a more conscious effort on is like what I should really focus on. And it's like I want to showcase the environment because you know I like doing environments, but at the same time, you know, even environments have to have like some sort of focal point, and like the rest of it is just like you know part of the storytelling, the elevate the focal point. So I'm thinking like, do I forego a bit of the sides here to really just highlight this centerpiece? Hmm. I think I can. Like, just chop off this part, chop it off until here, so that, you know, like some parts of the subway can still be seen. Like, I can have, like, some more storytelling off on this part. Your channel is growing so fast. Honestly, it's kind of insane how fast, like, after I, you know, just came back. Like, I was talking about it earlier, like, as much as, you know, as fast as this channel is growing, like, I'm glad that it's not at, like, a viral pace, right? Because I would not know what to do if suddenly tens of thousands of people suddenly came pouring in all at once. Like, yeah, it would be nice, like, you know, for the first couple of streams, but then, like, afterwards, it's like, how do I sustain that number of people? So, like, I'm very glad at the pace that it's going right now, where it's not too fast and it's not too stagnant. Like, it's a very steady climb, which is great. Like, as much as I would like to see the big numbers, I'm glad that like I'm not, you know, I'm not pressuring myself to constantly appeal to like, oh, I have to appeal to the tens of thousands of people that just suddenly came in. Like, I don't feel that pressure. I mean, I do feel the pressure to like, you know, pump out stuff, right, for people to watch and enjoy. But, you know, it's not unmanageable is what I'm trying to say. Although for like the foreseeable future, what I'll probably do is that I'm gonna take like at least a week off every month to plan out for the next few streams, like uh one 2 to 3 weeks ahead. Like in one week I plan for 2 to 3 weeks worth of like content and streams, just so that I don't have to constantly keep doing, rushing home, making thumbnails every single before and after streams. Like it's tiring. Oh, hi Kenji, hi, welcome, welcome. But yeah, like I definitely would not use on a. I definitely can't like do this long term. Like I fix stuff like almost every single day, or like I have to take a weekend off, or because it leaves me with less options and less maneuverability for like commissions and stuff, right? Because I do wanna. I have to manage those properly. Actually, like with this current one, like I feel like I'm taking so long. Like with the commission, I still have to do some edits and like add some other stuff. So like after this stream, right, like I have to work on that too. But I also have to work on like making the thumbnail for like me punching Kuno tomorrow. So I don't know, like next week definitely I'll be pumping the brakes on like the amount of content that I release, but like I'll definitely be focusing more on the quality of the content that I can deliver. That's why like I'm gonna try implementing a 1 week of just straight planning, like straight pre-prod, and then the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks rather is like go 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 go, and then like the next week, right, or like the last week of this month is gonna be like, okay, let's plan for the next 3 weeks. So at least that gives me like a little more maneuverability as well, so I don't end up killing myself every single time. It's like I want to play games too, man. Like I don't want to. There are games that I also want to play on my downtime. There's stuff that I also want to draw on my downtime, and I don't feel like I've been giving that much attention to it. But it's fine. Like we gotta make with what we have, make do with what we have. Not complaining, just saying. Yeah, don't always have to. Yeah. I mean, thankfully, given my position right now, though, like I'm not necessarily drawing during like my day job. Like I'm more so like doing graphic design and whatnot, and that doesn't really involve a lot of drawing. So I'm free to keep this part to myself, but at the same time I feel like working on banners and stuff like pure graphic design has kind of, I wouldn't say dull, but it's definitely drawn attention away from areas that I would like to like concentrate on when it comes to illustration. But in return, like I feel like I'm getting better a lot with like visual communication and like really thinking hard about like the placement of elements. So it all kind of works out in the end. I feel like, yeah, like your choice. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm planning to go, or like how I plan to move forward with how I approach things. in a way that's like more, you know, manageable from my end. And hopefully like next time, like after like my 1 week of planning, like I'll have like a better stream setup going. Although the webcam mic as a yeah, the webcam mic is staying. I feel like that's gonna be like a constant from now on. Like the webcam mic. Like if ever I get money for like a better like audio setup, it's just gonna be a better Logitech webcam. I'm not even gonna get a proper mic, it's just gonna be a better Logitech webcam. A better Logitech webcam with a sock over it. Just to muffle like the sound of like the pops and stuff. Actually, you know, I can probably showcase like on Twitter. I can showcase like my setup. My streaming setup. I'll just post a picture of what I'm using for my microphone. And it's literally just my webcam with a sock over it. Do you have an OC? I do not, unfortunately. Actually, someone was asking, like Bunny Cat was asking earlier, like if I had an OC that they could draw. Unfortunately, no. I don't know if I'll ever have an OC. At least for this channel. Probably not. Yeah. Probs not. But I don't know. We'll see. Like everything is pretty much subject to change. Because I'm not really, again, I'm not really keen on designing characters and whatnot, really. I mean, like, I can appreciate, like, a good character design, but, like, designing characters myself, like, I am not. That's why I went into environment art. No, like, legit, though, like, that's the whole reason why I went into environment art. Because I thought drawing people was hard. And then I realized, oh, drawing environments is also hard. But at least I enjoy drawing boxes more than drawing more complicated boxes. Yeah, because like people, when you draw people, like you're just drawing like boxes, like more complicated boxes. Designing characters are hard. It is. I honestly don't know how some people do it, to be honest. Yeah, I can probably like have like a main light here. Yeah, this is probably gonna be like main light here. And then this is kind of like backlight right here. Oh, okay. Okay, we are kind of cooking. Okay, I can see the idea. In my mind's eye, I can see the idea. I just don't know how I can, you know, put it into visuals. That's easy for other people to understand, but like I get it. Take my zodiac animal, my favorite animal, and slap my favorite color. It was easy for me, but it's easy for me, but it's simple, so I can't say that either. Oh yeah, there are definitely things that, you know, I'm a visual learner, so yeah, I get that. I get that. For me, I'm also kind of a visual learner, but also it helps me learn better if I can understand the theory or like the whys behind why certain things are like that's kind of been like approach as well to like graphic design. It's like the things that I try to understand first and foremost is like the rules of like the kind of brand that I'm working with. Like once I have that down, like everything else is pretty much free game. So I guess you could say like I'm very bookish when it comes to like learning. At least for like, it's funny when I say like I'm very bookish when it comes to learning for like drawing or like design and whatnot, but like you put a math textbook or something in front of me, I'm just gonna sleep it off. It's like I'm very much so a technical learner on the things that I'm interested in. But on the things that I'm not, I just like no. Okay, I promise this guy will be a proper guy when I finish it or when I start doing the thing, but for now he's kind of a potato. Yeah, I think I can have like some like light peering through here. Just have this light. My teacher, okay, just learn this section of the, no, yeah. If someone were to do that for me with an art book, like, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. But like for everything else, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, come here, teach me. I'm not gonna learn from this book. But like when it comes to art and stuff, I'm just like, fuck yeah. I'll listen to this book. I'll do it on my own. Me learns it, but in a horrible story. Example: sees a duck in a flower. Me trying to remember duck stomping on flower. Oh. Okay, so you add like a little bit of story. Yeah, I feel like that's a technique that some people employ to help them better remember stuff. Is like they add a little story to it. Maybe I guess it's like the personal investment of a story kind of helps with remembering things more, I guess. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, okay, I think I can. I think. Yeah. Oh! I think we're getting somewhere. I think we are getting somewhere here. I think we're getting some. Holy. Okay. Okay. We are definitely getting somewhere here. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely getting somewhere. Yeah, so like this part doesn't need to be seen so much. This part can kind of help establish like the setting instead in like the major light source. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to piece together. I am starting to piece together a composition that might just work. Okay. Okay, this is actually very exciting. Hmm. Yeah, I think I can like have maybe just like just exclude this part here. Kind of just make this like a straight piece. Yeah, kind of make it like a straight piece lang. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we are doing something here. We are definitely doing something here. And then I think what I can do here as well is kind of create like some more framing device, more concrete framing device. Like just to really hammer home like the fact that this is a a broken down train station. Like you got like a oh my god. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we have a pretty solid compo. I would say. Kind of just oh god, I miss doing stuff in black and white. Okay. Okay. This actually works pretty well. It's rough. It's definitely rough, but there is something there. There is definitely something here that I can work with. Just gotta fix the lighting. Okay. What's the story behind this? I have no idea. It just I'm just a sucker for the post-apocalyptic. Oh my god. Okay, this is turning out to be a really good composition. I really like this. I know you ain't finished, but can you do something about the top? It kind of looks, Oh, the top. Okay. Oh, I think I can kind of like that. Oh, well. Wait, which top? Oh, wait, do you mean this? Let's just cut the make this a little blend it a little bit more into the background, like, yep. Yep. Like in general. Do something about the top. Top, wait. Something like that, I guess. No? I hope that kinda did it. Props not really, but yeah. I don't know if that kind of fixed the top of it. Yeah, I hope it did a little bit. Ah well, if I can't fix it now, I'll fix it eventually. Oh, I want to see somehow. But iPad, your iPad's, damn. this part's pretty good. Maybe. I'm watching this on my phone instead. I hope your phone's like, you know, not overheating and whatnot. Oh shit. I mean, hey though, like if you got, you know, the means to post it though, I think it's still worth sharing. Like if you're comfortable with it, of course. Like just make like a social media account and start steadily posting there. Like on Twitter or Facebook. Okay. So far so good. I feel, I think. That's a doodle. Hi, thank you so much for dropping by. No, it's currently me planning an illustration for an exhibit that I'll be part of this coming August. It's at the end of August, but like I'm saying it now, like I don't have the details. I can't share the details yet because, well, I am not allowed to, not yet, at least. But yeah, I apologize. I'll definitely update on the event, like once like I've been given the go signal to like openly talk about the event in specifics. But yeah. But yeah, this is me just like playing around and seeing like the kind of composition I can do for that thing. The drawing so far is looking very noir and detective vibes. Thank you. For now though, like I prefer working in black and white because like it helps me visualize like a lot of the values, the important value structures. You know those horror games? Oh, actually, it does kind of give like very horror game vibes. I'm so sorry for ever holding a pencil. Oh my god, no. No, please. But thank you though. Like I'm really not finished with this yet. Like this is me just like planning and stuff. It's super rough. Oh man, you know, speaking of horror games, like there's this one horror game that I would love to play on stream. It's called Crow County, I think. Crow County or Crow Country. I don't recall. But yeah, it's very Resident Evil-esque, but like, you know, isometric, I suppose. Top-down isometric. Thankfully, we have the cutesy BGM. I can change the BGM. What if I change the BGM? Yeah, what if I change the BGM to like horror vibes or something? Like heavy rainfall with thunderstorms and it's like this. Crow Country, yep. And that's the one horror game that I really want to play. Like if ever it goes on sale again, like I'll definitely get it. And I will man up and play it on stream. I feel like that would also be like a really fun game to stream. You know, speaking of like games to stream, like, you know, all those like, you know, people that, you know, whenever they request their favorite streamers to like, you know, oh, can you play this game or can you play that game? Like, I can kind of now see, like, there are games like, yeah, it's fun to play, but it's definitely not fun to watch. And like I feel like some of the games that I'm into, they're fun to play on my downtime, but like fun to stream, I don't know. But definitely Crow Country is a fun game to stream. Fatal Frame, though, I feel like that's more of a game that's like fun to play by yourself. Or maybe, I don't know, I haven't given... Every game deserves a chance. Every game deserves a shot, you know, to have, you know, streams and whatnot. But if, like, you're thinking about it strategically as well, like, you kind of have to factor in you kind of have to factor to, like, is it fun for other people to watch? And like, I know for a fact that I play games like super messily. Like, according to my brother and sister, like, whenever I play a game and they're backseating me, like, they get super dizzy. Oh wow, Crow Country just released this year. Yeah, dude, it just released. That's why, like, I've been wanting to play it, and I saw, like, Sphere Hunter, and I think Sarah's Fauna play it. Man, I love Fauna. Okay. So... Actually, you know what? I'm starting to see the horror vibes here. Like, if I were to just, like, kind of, you know... Wait, this is actually kind of messed up. If I were to kind of rough in, like, some details where you could just barely make out, like, the visage of a face. Oh my god, wait, that's actually really creepy. Wait, no, no, no. If the playthrough is messy, it just means I'll definitely watch it. Oh my god, you're gonna stay for my ADHD brain playthrough. Thank you so much. You could draw 2 dots in the head. Wait. Oh my god, no, 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 that's actually pretty creepy. No. Wait, let me see if I can kind of just... Okay, I'm kind of just making this worse. That's definitely nightmare fuel. Yeah, I am definitely making this... Yep, nope. Nope, nope. Nar. Nar. Let's put a mosaic on that. Filter, effect, mosaic. Nar. Let's just censor her face. How about that? That's kind of creepy though. POV dude looks like a skull, something looks back at you. Yeah, you see like a skull out in the darkness, and then you realize it has 2 glowing eyes. Yeah, now this is there on this, for the entire duration of the stream. I hope you're happy. That's gonna be there until like I end the stream. Like its face is just censored now. This is not appropriate for young audiences, so I had to censor it. I feel like this is very small for like a train car, but then again, like, I could probably extend it a little bit more, like towards the back, I feel. Like just really extend it all the way back. I'm not much of a digital artist, so I wanted to ask, what's the point of flipping the canvas? Oh, okay, so, you know when you hyper-focus on, like, something, right? Like, let's say you're working on a piece for, like, 3 hours. And, obviously, like, when you're working on something, you're by yourself. So, in order to double-check if, like, what your work or, like, what you're doing is, you know, it looks correct, what people do is like they flip the canvas, and sometimes they would like rotate it in different directions, because the idea behind flipping the canvas or like rotating the canvas is to get like a new perspective on the thing that you're working on. Because like, as you know, it runs off the theory that, you know, your eyes, they get used to seeing the thing that you're working on, so like you don't really notice like the small mistakes that you make. So the kind of counteract that, like, what artists do for the most part is they flip their canvas, and like they have it set to a hotkey, which for me is like the number 3. Like the number 3 for me is like flipping the canvas. What some artists do as well, they will rotate it. They would rotate the canvas and, you know, work from there. But like, I've seen some artists, like, they would purposely rotate the canvas just so they could get a better stroke. So like let's say that they're doing like a diagonal stroke and they're having a hard time, they would sometimes just flip the canvas and like do the stroke that's, you know, which is easier to motion, so you get like a more consistent and clean line. You'd see that especially for like line artists or like people who work in mostly in line art, where they would like rotate the canvas in order to get like a much cleaner line, because it follows like the natural flow of their hand. It's kind of like when working in pen and paper, like traditional pen and paper, like they would rotate the paper and then like make the stroke. Oh shit. But yeah, that's kind of like the whole theory and why artists do it. You could think of it as basically a remnant of that feeling of rotating, you know, traditional paper. Like if ever, you know, you were a kid, right, and like you wanted to double check your work, like you'd hold it out in front of you, like you'd see artists, they would zoom really out, far out of their canvas just to like double check if everything looks good. Sometimes they would like turn it upside down and whatnot. Like that's kind of like the whole purpose of why artists like to play around like with their canvases. Oh, that's so helpful. I wish I knew this. Well, I'm glad you know now, and hope it helps you create what you want to make. Although I do know that some people like get dizzy, like whenever they flip the canvas, like so they don't like flip it as much though, which is like definitely understandable. You know, I feel like some people actually do get like vertigo or something, like looking at how I work, because I flip the canvas so often. It's kind of just like a natural motion for me, but like I can understand if people just can't really, you know, stomach watching me constantly flip the canvas like every 3 seconds. Because also, like, you know how when people talk, they have filler words? Like, or ano, or something like that. Like, for artists, I feel like, especially in my case, my filler action is like constantly flipping the canvas over and over again. With traditional art, I hear some people put up their work to a mirror together. Yeah, they do. Uh, if you know the manga Blue Period, actually, like they discuss more in detail about that kind of habit that artists do, where they hold up their work to a mirror just to get like a fresh perspective on it. Every time I flip the canvas, like when I'm drawing humans, because I tend to make them have curved postures. Oh, yeah, like I get. Is it because like you're trying to get like a more natural line for your hand? Or a more natural curve that follows like your hand's natural motion? Is that why like, you know, you flip the canvas then? I mean, like, I get that though. Oh, cursed postures. I thought it was curved postures. I was like, oh, curved postures like S curve, like the C curve. I read cursed. I did not process the cursed postures. Like JoJo poses? Could be. Puede. Puede JoJo. Armas. mean, that's alright though. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty... Listen to Britt Smith's version of Karma. Oh, is it a song? I haven't heard that song. My playlist's a mess now, lol. Dude, my playlist is just yes. Like all anime songs or all VTuber songs that I like, just in one playlist. Like that's it. That's my whole playlist. I wouldn't listen to it. Well, now you got me curious. I will probably listen to it later. I came back home from my aunt's house a few hours ago, and I can't find my sketchbook. Oh no! Hope you can find your sketchbook soon. Or maybe, I mean, maybe it's at your aunt's house? I mean, I hope it's not. Like, maybe depending on, like, where your aunt lives. I hope it's not too far. But if it is, maybe... I mean, at least, like, you'll know where it is. Like, on the bright side. But if you need it immediately, then damn. Maybe FedEx or something, or Lalamove. Depending where you are, of course. I don't know, like, what other courier services other countries have. Artists panic because I just got the motivation to draw again. Wow. You know, it's always so nice hearing about, like, people, you know, like, they suddenly get inspired to draw after seeing something that I worked on or something that I'm currently working on. I think that's pretty cool. Motivation comes at the worst time. It does. It really does. I hope you can find your sketchbook though. I hope it's not, you know, all the way in your aunt's house. Because that would be a pain to get back. I can imagine. The mosaic on the face is amazing. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but the face is creepy. Like, there, look at the face. Nope, I'm putting it back. Nope, that's staying on there forever. That thing is on there for the foreseeable future until I can make, like, a proper face. That thing is just gonna be there. It's just gonna be there. Okay. Okay. It is 5 minutes till 4 till 9:40. So I think I will put a stop there for today. Wait, actually, hold on. I found it and was watching this. Makes me feel like I should draw a haunted house or something. I mean, hey, why not? Right? Huzzah! Make something legitimately scary and then share it online. If it's, you know, comfortable with you, of course. Or, you know, just keep it to your, you know, for your own private viewing. Any option is a fine option. Okay. I think this is gonna be like my composition for my exhibit. I'm unironic. I actually like this composition right now, except for the fucking face. This is staying here until like I finalize the face, but the drawings look great so far. Thank you so much. Oh, I really love the compo. I can't shake off the horror vibes for now. That's fine. Looks like a gourmet. Thank you. A gourmet dish with like a splotch of mustard. Like in the middle. It's like, oh, nope, we're putting it back. I think I've cursed the face. Yes, you have. Okay, I can't wait to like polish this up some more. Some closing remarks. After this week, next week I will be taking a break for 1 whole week, so like there won't be a schedule next week because I will be fixing some stuff like off stream, and also like I want to like, you know, really polish up like the planning of, you know, my streams. So I'm gonna use that time to really plan things out properly, and so that I'm not rushed and scuffed like this. Like today was especially bad, I feel. I didn't have a proper thumbnail, and I'm just like low energy like whenever I go home nowadays. Like I don't have as much energy as I had like when I started, and like I was making like the thumbnails like as I was going home, and like I'm foreseeing it now, like long term I won't be able to keep it up. So I think taking a week off to just like really take my time scheduling posts, making thumbnails for future streams, I think would be like the more sustainable way to go. But for now, I really like this composition. I hope you guys really like it too. I can't wait to like finish this like on stream. Okay, wait, okay, wait, no, that was a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea to turn off the face, but again, it's almost 9:40. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Stick Drawing, and thank you guys again for the people that dropped by, gave a like, subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. If you could share, you know, what I'm doing as well with some of the people that, you know, are important in your life, that would also greatly help. But yeah, thank you guys so much. It's definitely better you do. The stream was awesome. The artist thank you so much. I try very much. When the stream started and it was just 2 pictures of a real. Oh yeah, actually. Like it was just, oh wow, that's bad. It was just 2 skewed pictures of like the railroad that I took this morning. Like these are pictures that I took this morning on my way to work. I said, oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, That's enough jokes for me. Bye bye. Take care. God, where's the end stream button? Ah, there it is. Bye. Thank you guys.